Hello everyone and welcome to the 2023 Professional Mixed Doubles Championships here at Worlds. This is a PDGA major and an XC tier for these teams competing here in Jeffersonville, Vermont. Ace Run Productions bringing you this coverage. I am Felix.
And as always, I am Conrad.
Conrad, we've got a fun lineup here for this first round of this mixed doubles event. Two really just high energy teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the format of this is going to be a little bit different than your normal weekend doubles that you're used to going to. We do have Kristin Tattar with Silver Lot on our card, and also Missy Gannon with Gannon Buhr.
There you see some of the teams to look out for during this first round. Really just a fun event. And this event, just year over year, I look forward to seeing these teams battle it out.
I think everyone does. We are starting out on hole 2 as this was a shotgun start here at Brewster's Ridge. It's coming in at 550 feet. It is a par 4. We're playing from the tips of every hole, so we're playing from the longest possible position. With this one, you see the narrow corridor that you have to just work your way down. It's really about shot placement. 2 shots can easily get you up here into the pines, but there is OB all the way down on the right hand side that you got to make sure you don't ricochet or accidentally land in. We did have some precipitation coming down during this round, which everyone knows will affect your grip unless you're a pro and just, can put it right there in the middle where you want to.
Giving her partner the green light. Silver, a forehand specialist, getting a friendly kick to start off their round there and stays just in bounds on the rock wall.
Have Missy Gannon here.
Gannon Buhr pushing one right up the gut there. And landing in a pretty favorable area here. One thing to keep in mind here is that you can only take your partner's drive for 2 consecutive holes. So if, let's say, they take Missy's hole or drive on hole 2 and 3, then they have to take Gannon's drive regardless of where it ends up on the following hole. Something to keep in mind here is to kind of strategize. As you saw Silver and Kristin, they're kind of debating as to whose line to take, and they kind of keep in mind what hole is coming up next and who might be needing to drive, if anything. Missy getting
wow, that was sneaky. Very sneaky.
Sneaky Gannon getting through.
Right there at circle's edge. Does that give Gannon a green light to do something Gannonish?
Looks like he's trying to flex a forehand through that corridor and just gives it a little too much angle.
That's fine. So they're going to take Silver's drive here. It gives them probably a better angle of attack for Silver's forehand, as well as Tattar being good with the forehand. She hits an early tree, though.
It's Kristin's first event back since winning the European Championships in her home country of Estonia, which was just a beautiful moment to see. And that, is it maybe?
I can't.
It's probably right on the edge. It's probably just in bounds. You hear the raindrops.
Oh no, I think he may have been out of bounds. That's why they went with her shot.
Oh,
not to take the extra
stroke. Yeah. Warning Conrad here that he's going to blitz this thing right at him, and the tree to the rescue.
I didn't hear that on the walkie at all.
Oh, well, now you know I tried to warn you. Gannon here with a long bid.
Oh, just off the left cage. See if Missy can make the correction here.
Missy known for making big putts.
Big. That's why they call her big money.
Right on cue, draining the birdie putt to give the two loose Gannons an early lead here. Kristin sends the pure home for the par. And that brings us to our second hole, course hole 3, a par 3 at 320 feet. That's a lot of threes. Pretty much a straight shot through the gap here. Is a little bit of incline as the drone is kind of working its way around this last bit of obstacles on the left-hand side to kind of work around. Then have a very subtle drop off to a little bit of a quick green. Now with the rain and the mud, this doesn't play nearly as quickly as it does in dry conditions. One that both teams are definitely looking to capitalize on. That looks pured.
Everything about that looks good. Even the ground play.
Wow. Just a drop-in birdie on deck. Missy's like, do I even need to throw here? She does. Goes left side, gets a little trickle bounce. I suspect they're going to be taking Gannon's drive.
I think so. I think that'd be the right play. Oh, that looks good as well. Is it going to come over?
Almost a near replica of Gannon's shot. Gets well inside the circle.
Mm-hmm. Not quite as easy of a putt, but it's still there.
This is
I didn't know there was a gap over there.
Oh, gets a big skip.
Oh, wow.
Part. Basket thought about maybe pushing that one out, but it nestles in nicely in the cage, and we're going to have 2 birdies here. Silver's going to have a drop in as well.
Oh, she let him get the solo bird. That's nice.
Partner goals.
Here we are at hole 4, a par 4, coming in at 550 even. Is this right? I thought I just said this. Again, another placement shot. You'll notice that a lot here at Brewster's Ridge. It's not all about the distance, it's about having a shot for your second shot. So you want to land up here as far as you can so that you have a alleyway with the forehand or backhand to get up through this obstacles here by the green and get inside the circle to have a 2. Not a 2, maybe a 3. Maybe a bird. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
bird.
2 would be quite ambitious here. that rock wall for some reason seems to grab a lot of discs as it kind of.
Well, the thing about it is because you can't go too high, but the rock wall is there, so it's like you know where's the miss going to be?
That was a perfect placement shot there for Gannon. Buhr, Missy with a turnover line, looking to follow a similar trail. Leaks a little bit left.
Yeah, it's going to maybe put her in an awkward position with those trees right there. Oh, wow.
Look at this floaty, flexy forehand here. Right in the middle. And because they took Silver's drive on the first 2 holes, they have to take Kristin's drive. Luckily for them, she just puts it right in the middle.
Yeah. Also, they did go with Missy shot here.
Gannon gets a little tree kiss and sends him to that collection area there by the rock wall.
I'm sitting here, I don't know what gap.
She's trying to go outside of that last tree.
Yeah, I can see.
But they're going to have a similar look there for a birdie putt.
Mm-hmm.
See all the umbrellas out.
Yeah, rain still falling down, and
there's
the rock wall.
Yep. I swear it has hands.
That time, it did grab that disc.
Yeah.
I saw it move.
Overstable approach disc here for Silver. Man, that is clean.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Get through the trees.
Oh my. Ooh. Stays just inside the circle there.
Gannon from behind the rock wall. Probably, yeah, good circle too.
Yeah, about 50 feet or so. A little stepper. Oh, and the birdie finds its way into the bottom of the cage. And the Gannons, 3 down. Just birdieing everything in sight.
I think that's 3 down to 3. I know it looks odd because we're on hole 4, but we started on 2, so.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Such a smooth. I love watching Kristin's just smooth, effortless straddle putt. Everything just stays on line. There's no wasted momentum. Hole 5, another par 3, this one at 305 here. Pretty straightforward shot. You have this tunnel that the drone is flying down. Now, I'm going to get pretty much to the end of this here and have a subtle turn to the right-hand side. You'll see some forehands, maybe some soft turnovers with a mid-range or a fairway driver here to just drift. But really a straight shot here can give you a look for the birdie with a doubles format. I would expect somebody to take a safe shot and then maybe a little more aggressive one.
Or you can go just aggressive. You never know.
Could. This is aggressive on the inside line.
That was an aggressive kick.
Horrendous kick to the right.
I hope Missy knows we're taking this, whatever happens.
Missy flipping at that thrasher and just clips that tree.
Yeah. I think it's a very difficult shot for a backhand.
It is. Missy throws the forehand. I don't know if she quite throws a 300-plus foot forehand. Although with the downhill here, it doesn't quite necessarily play exactly 305.
Yeah, and like even if you do that right there, where that just pushed straight, you still have a look at the basket just outside the circle. I expect Silver to be trying to go for ace here.
It's the same approach Diskey just threw, and he squeaks inside of the last set of trees. It's a thing of beauty. Let's see how aggressive Gannon gets here on this first shot. There's so much strategy involved in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 different formats, too. Like the first one is going to be a modified best shot.
Yeah.
The second round is going to be a little different. There's the forehand for Missy.
Mm-hmm. And so whenever you're playing doubles, you always have that, there's always a strategy involved, and the 2 people have to come together on what's going to be the best strategy for any particular hole.
Yeah, and with this being so early, this officially kind of kicks off Worlds Week.
It does.
So these players got here a little earlier than maybe they would normally get used to being here. I doubt that they went out as a team and played doubles ahead of time and be like, oh, here's going to be our strategy on this.
Well, I bet you Silver and Kristin did.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
Hole 6, coming in at a par 3, 345 feet. You just want to go straight down this hallway here. Get down towards the turn, start drifting to the left. Not too much. I think there is there was flags. I'm not sure if it's OB or if it was just hazard. But it may be OB over there. You want to miss this tree, which looks like perfectly lined up to come in. Get to a nice landing area inside the circle and make that putt for a 2. This is one I think that everyone is expecting to get.
Yeah, another one that doesn't quite play to its distance with the downhill.
Oh, definitely not.
This looks so good.
If it settles.
Right into the straw and up against the bridge. Very muddy area. Brewster's Ridge has taken on a lot of water over the last couple of days. I feel like it's been raining for like 3 consecutive days coming into this.
Not too long before the event, they actually had flooding here.
Whoa!
The actual town. Oh, good tree.
That was a harp downhill on an Anheuser forehand. Yeah.
A harp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't fully appreciate that shot.
Mm-hmm. Just an overstable putter approach. Gannon hits early left, and they have to take Gannon's drive. He was not psyched about having to hit a hyzer gap. Little roller out. That was Missy's roller, I believe.
Yep, we'll see another roller as you see. You get off the fairway, and it becomes Scrambleville. Oh, a couple of bounces, and it just keeps going straight. Never takes a turn going down the hill towards the basket.
Outside circle 2 from that position. They're going to go with Missy's here.
Looks like they may have a line.
He's got a little inside line. Oh, my.
Ooh.
What a bid.
Dang. So close.
Missy looking at the same inside Anheuser line.
Oh, wow.
Two very good efforts.
If you just put those together, they meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Fortunate bogey there for Team Gannon. And an easy birdie for Team Estonia.
Thanks to the tree assist.
Yes.
We're in Georgia. This is my home state. I've played here, all my life, and it just kind of feels natural. Each tee shot out there, I feel 100% confident. That's what I'm out here to do, and I'm not stopping.
That is absolutely perfect.
Too easy for Robinson.
This is insane.
What a putt.
First time major winner, Isaac Robinson.
Welcome back, hole 7. Another par 4, this one coming in at 575 feet. A pretty tricky hole here. This right-hand side corridor is where you want to start your shot here. There is an early gap that you can take, cut inside and cut a little bit of distance off. Most players are going to be taking more of the around the right-hand side gap and then pitching a second shot to about 250, 270 feet uphill to get you a look at this birdie 3. A difficult one, and if you're not accurate off the tee shot, birdie is pretty much immediately out of the question.
Oh, yeah.
This looks muddy.
Yep, nice long and straight. Make it to the turn, and
That's so good.
yeah.
Hopefully that tree's not going to be an issue there, and they are taking Kristin's drive after taking Silver's for the last 2. This looks like a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit more of a forward skip to the left.
Mm-hmm. Missy gets to see if she can do any better for the team.
Just watch the same drive 3 times in a row. Oh, and a friendly little roll to get away from the tree. Let's see, strategy-wise, if they're going to take one over the other here, with the other holes coming up in mind.
Pick a gap.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Right up the middle. Get inside the circle. Just outside.
Like you can see on the camera and see the gap, but just being there and having to hit it with all the wet disc and just everything.
Silver going for the bigger gap just gets caught up on that right-hand side.
Yeah. So it looks like they're going with cannons.
Little flexy backhand. That's a stable disc.
Yep. And
right up on the rocks. Well inside the circle.
Go for it, Missy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think she was, that looked like an aggressive toss. You got to have the green light there to go for it.
Yep. So I'll tell you my double strategy is the first person goes for it. Right. So if they end up, we have one shot that goes for it. If they end up safe, cool, we have it.
Got it.
Oh.
It's scaring us all there for a second was Kristin. Goodness, she is okay.
All right. Slow down. You just...
Yeah, stop running. You just saw what happened. You got to be out here in some football cleats in this mud.
All right. Got another birdie tap in.
2 birdies. So you want the first person to aggressively run at it and the second person to kind of...
Have the option
to either go for it as well or play safe.
Yeah. Versus the safe, aggressive play. This way you have the option of two aggressives.
I like that. I can see that.
Hole 8. This is a long one. Newly modified par 5 here, coming in at 830 feet. It's going to play a lot longer than that because it's all uphill. Again, you see the same thing you got to do is placement, staying outside of the rough here, missing the trees that are in the fairway as you make your way up to a basket that's extended from the previous location of where it was in previous years to get up to the green. I think birdie's a highly likely score here if you can get off the tee well.
It's tough, though. You see 830 in par 5 and you think, oh, people are going to feast on it. If you're not accurate on your first couple shots like this...
Yeah. Well, see, that's all you got to do.
Goodness.
She made it look so easy.
She did. Now you just have to do that a couple more times.
Yeah. Oh, he takes the inside.
Flexing it around.
Oh. Yep.
Last tree to beat.
Guardian trees in the middle. Uh-oh, she didn't like it, but...
Yeah, and they have to take Missy's drive, I believe, on this one. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So Gannon here, who doesn't like patent pendings. He was trying to really punch it up there far, so now Missy's kind of got to strategize here and see.
See, now we had the aggressive play, now we have the smart play. Oh, it didn't stay.
But
it didn't
what
stay.
happens when the smart play doesn't work? We're going to see.
Kristin from the middle of the fairway, just
Don't hit it.
basically the same shot. Oh,
That's
but
okay.
it hits one of the guardian trees, so it takes off a little bit of the distance, but still gives Silver the green light to
I think this is
try
the
to do something big.
first backhand we've seen from Silver this round. And it's perfect. And it's
Man.
even better.
You typically can't count on ground play, but that right there was great.
Gannon with that overstable disc again on a forehand, just chips back out to the middle.
Let's see what Missy does here. Tries to use all the fairway.
Ends up near Kristin's shot.
I think they should take both of those just to make it interesting.
Gannon right in the middle here. With a putter.
That's how's her flip up.
Wow.
Oh yeah, bullseye.
Missy again here will have the green light. She's got a faster disc in hand trying to get it in. Didn't quite have the angle.
Ooh,
A little early.
yeah.
That's going to be punished. Kicked over to the left-hand side.
It's uncharacteristic. Attributes that to being wet, possibly.
He's so smooth with that disc.
It is.
Gannon walked up and quickly tapped down. We see Silver there tapping in the birdie for his team. That brings us to hole 9. This par 3 coming in at 375 feet. If you're noticing a theme here, everything is tight. Execution is a must. This tunnel fairway here goes slightly uphill, and then you're going to see the FPO basket here on your left-hand side. We will be going to the MPO basket. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is the same basket. A little bit of a drop off here on the bottom half of this, so speed check definitely a must at the end of the flight. Thinking of that other hole. You know, the other one.
Yeah, the other one. With 2 baskets.
Yes.
Ooh.
Right side. Gets kicked right back out. Return to sender. And they have to take Silver's drive on this one. Very overstable disc here for Gannon.
Trying to
Playing
play the ground.
flexor. Gets eaten up by the mud.
Yep. See what Missy has here.
Thrasher.
If she can control the speed on this, this will work.
Oh, this is so good.
Ooh. Oh.
Last tree.
Yep.
Ooh, that's going to stable up.
Yep. It's inbounds. There is OB over there, but it is inbounds.
Harp on the way here for Silver. Flexing this one over.
And that's a well-seasoned harp.
You can tell by the top there. It's got that waffle top.
And just the flight of it. I mean, he knows that disc.
Gannon, the long bid.
Oh.
So close. Bottom of the top band.
Now she can just send it.
Oh, footing. Back foot came out completely. The rain has finally stopped.
Yeah, the sun is actually out. Oh.
Touch low there for Kristin.
Yeah, there you go, partner.
So a couple of pars here on hole 9 as we move to the closing hole of the front half here. 6 down and 3 down so far.
Hole 10 is a long downhill 475-foot par 3. Plays a lot shorter than that. Not even sure if that should be 475 or 375. We'll take a look at that. You just basically want to beat the hallway, come out here to the opening, and you also have some guardian trees around the basket that you want to navigate. If you hit them and fall down, that's fine. You're still inside the circle, but this is definitely an aceable hole. No, that doesn't look like it's flipping for. Just continue to go straight. Oh, he doesn't like it. Does he know that the disc is going to fall out?
Yeah, it's
a
little too high there at the end of the flight and drifts.
Yeah, that went long.
No flippa. Flippa is how they say flip in Estonia.
Gannon turns this over, and that's hitting the early trees.
Ooh, don't do that.
Well, it rolls it out to the middle, so I mean, at least that's an easy up and down.
Yeah, the good news is they have to take Gannon's shot.
I forgot about that.
Missy up first here. This looks very nice.
Yeah.
Just needs to gently drift over,
perfect.
and does. Oh, get a little bit of action there at the end.
If you know this green, you want to play it towards the front of it because it's not as mushy as the back. Or you can... Gannon have a driver in his hand?
Gannon has a Falcor in his hand. Silver can't believe it. Let's give that one another look.
Here we go with the Ace Run Pro run back. Just full commitment, and that basket does some work.
Oh, that poor basket.
Totally saw it going. Let's go.
It's the wise partner.
I don't know how it stayed in.
It was perfect, but it was going like 100 miles an hour.
It had to be. Conrad's life was in your...
Yeah, props to you for just standing there in the pocket, tracking it all the way in.
My spidey sense didn't go off. I was never in danger. I got to stay. I stay still for moments like that.
Mm-hmm. Kristin here, first to act for her team. Well outside the circle, clips a high branch there. You see it shaking down. Silver.
Oh!
Unbelievable. What a hole for both teams.
Silver says I will not be big thrown in. I don't know.
Yeah. Can you call it a big putt if it's a 220-foot throw-in with a high-speed driver? This has been fun, and there's more to come. Back 9 coming your way soon here as we look at the front 9 results so far. Tattar and Lot 7 down to the Gannons 4 down. Thanks so much for checking out the action here. We've got back 9 coming your way next from the Mixed Doubles World Championships here at Smugglers Notch in Jeffersonville, Vermont.